TNT takes Game 5. Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to the post-game press conference. I'm joined by our winning coach, Coach Chot Reyes, and our best player of the game, Brandon Ganuelas-Rosser. Congratulations, gentlemen. Coach Chot, down 3-1. What did you see in the guys that limited SMB to shoot at 32% from the field today?
I saw a lot of fight and just an unwillingness to give up. Our discussion, our pre-game talk was all about, this has been a very, very long season, and now we're down to our final week. And I said, let's make this the best week. We'll just fight as hard as we can, and we'll see what happens. And luckily, I could see in yesterday's practice and today in the body language and in the eyes of our players that they were just not willing to give up. And we've said that all year, as long as we show up, we don't give up, we give ourselves a chance. So we were lucky that we were able to hold San Miguel down to below 80 points in this game.
Thank you, Coach Chot. Now, Brandon, we saw you on a different level of intensity today. What allowed you to shoot at an efficient 61% from the field, all while defending SMB's bigs?
Early on, I just kind of let the game come to me. I was crashing the boards, making sure I was in the right position. But like Coach said, we just wanted to just leave it all out there, We're down to the last week, the last couple games. And, he just asked for 48 hard minutes, all heart. And that's what we did tonight.
And I think this is the first time that we had more turnover points than San Miguel. And I think this is the game where we've had the least number of turnovers. And so when we don't turn the ball over, we give them less chances to score. And I think that was the big part of why we were able to limit San Miguel's offense, because we limited our turnovers and we cut down, and by doing so, we cut down their second chance points. So even when they were making a run, in the last few games, when they were making a run, we were trying to push too hard. So we kind of flipped the script today to say, relax, and make sure we just have those quality possessions.
Coach, you guys won this game without Poy Eram. Is Poy going to still play or tapos na siya sa series?
I don't think so. The way he was moving yesterday, we won't have Poy, we won't have Simon, and I just heard that we are going to play already our 75th game on Friday, which is the most in PBA history ever. And it's been a very, very long season. The players are just playing on sheer grit and heart at this point. So whatever it takes, without Poy and without Simon, as long as we have 5 guys who can walk, we're going to keep fighting.
Brandon, let's talk about your effort on defense. You had 5 blocks. You were everywhere, blocking shots, blocking Junmar.
I think limiting their, points in the paint is something that, we tried to focus on. We know Jumar's going to score, but it's, when the others get downhill and they get in the paint and they're able to score and create. So, I just wanted to be big, I wanted to be long, and, just try and affect shots and passes. So, that's something that I think I can contribute. And, tonight I was able to, limit my fouls early too. So I was able to, kind of be more aggressive towards the end of the game.
Coach, Almond, another big game for him. This time, nanalo sila. So, nanalo kayo. So, just ano lang yung masasabi mo dun sa pinakita ni Almond tonight?
Just the next man up. Just the next man up. We've lost our top 3 our 3 starting point guards. We've lost them. Jason, Ray, and now Simon. So, just next man up. We're fortunate that we were able to sign him late in the elimination round, so that gives us another option at that position. But we've all known his game. He He's no stranger to big games. He's had a lot of big games in his career, both internationally and in 3x3. So he's just ready. He's just ready to deliver.
Coach, medyo masama kasi yung panahon past few days na medyo naging distraction ba in a way yung panahon na yun nga, yung bumabaha and everything. Paano kayo nakapag-regroup, nakapag-practice during this time?
Hindi naman, on the contrary, napabuti because in our practice gym yesterday, walang tao. Kami lang. So we were able to have a really focused practice. It was very quiet. There were no other people in the gym except for us. So I think nakatulong on the contrary.
Coach, good evening. Coach, without yung mga key players nyo, hindi ba naging concern sa iyo na baka tumirik kayo kanina late in the game?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened the last game, right? We were in the game for 42 minutes until the last 6 minutes until the floodgates burst. So we talked about it and we wanted to make sure that we get contributions from some guys so that we can find a way to last till the end game. So I thought that we got a lot of good games, good minutes from Brian Heruela, from Kim Aurin, from Glenn coming off the bench, and of course Almond. So that's key. That's crucial. So hopefully we can continue that.
Brandon, we saw your brother Matt cheering in at courtside.
That's not Matt. That's my
Not
younger
Matt?
brother,
Si,
Jason.
si Matt
brother.
yun.
Oh, okay.
Nagulat ako na dito
Oo
pa si
nga.
Matt.
But somehow that inspire you to play your best game in the finals?
I wanted him to come out earlier in the series, but flights got delayed and stuff. So I really wanted him to see more than one game. So now we get to go to Phil Sports. So yeah, seeing family from the States, it's always inspiring and extra motivation for sure.
And that sums up our post-game press conference. Thank you and congratulations once again to TNT.